Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Reese here for Mega Review Fairy Tale Chapter 328 Zodiac. Okay, so this week the chapter was actually alright, you know. I must say that Mishima's dragon designs, they are friggin' awesome. It's like that one that kind of looks like it's made out of fire. It looks friggin' amazing. It's probably my favorite one out of all of them. So anyway, yeah, this chapter, like I said, pretty good chapter. I'm happy they kind of like got that gate thing all dealt with straight away. Basically, like, you know, Yukino came in and joined Lucy. They summoned all their celestial spirits and just closed the gate. Which, you know, this is basically what I thought would have happened from the very beginning. You know, obviously, like, you see Lucy there trying to close the gate by herself. She's kind of weak. You know, we all know that Lucy really has no physical strength. So I thought that she would have like summoned, say, like Loki or Taurus, basically, to kind of like come in, because you know, especially Taurus has got basically like all brute force. So you know, he could have pulled that gate thing shut straight away. You know, but hell, you know, seeing that all the kind of like spirits together, that was really cool. But then it kind of like does make me think, like, wait, how do they have enough magic to summon them all? You know, because if you remember rightly, they were saying all this time, you know, usually one celestial spirit is all you can summon at a time. Any more, and it'll kind of kill you. Obviously, like Lucy's a special case, so I'd say she can probably like summon about at least 3 or 4 max. You know, but then again, at the same time, she is pretty beat down. You know, they did just come out of fighting that future rogue, and she's like a little bit hurt still, so her magic won't even be all that. So the fact that that her and Yukino were able to summon all of them, you would have thought they probably would have died from that straight away. You know, but hell, I guess the only one thing that kind of like could explain it is, you know, just like how Loki can like cross the planes easily by himself, just because obviously he's using his own magic. Maybe the rest of them did that as well. You know, they heard, you know, the whole when Lucy and Yukino put up the keys, it basically like just, it's like a cry basically. You know, they heard it and it's like, okay, cool, we're coming, and they just came by themselves through their own power instead of like using their power. So yeah, that probably could be the one thing that explained it. Exactly how, you know, both mages were able to summon all that and didn't die. But anyway, yeah, gates closed. Only problem is 7 dragons made it through. You know, these dragons do look pretty cool. And yeah, crazy part of this chapter. Basically, crazy future rogue comes in and he is actually able to control all of them. It's like he says, oh yeah, I guess 7 dragons are easy to control in 10,000, you know, still do the job. It's like, what the hell? How much power has this guy got? Like, seriously, you know, first he has Xeris magic. It's like, okay, cool. You know, that's a bit understandable, you know, that's why he's evil. Then he has Sting's magic as well, and it's like, what the hell? He killed his best friend just for power? You know? What's next? What is actually next with this guy's power? Seriously, what is it gonna end up? Is it gonna end up being like, oh yeah, he's actually being possessed by like Agnolia, that's why he's so strong, that's why he can control all the dragons? Like, I guess it would make sense, but still, it's like, what the hell is going on there? I really want to just get some clarification on him. You know, a bit more story, find out maybe even like what happened to him in the future that turned him like that, all that stuff, you know, because like, it's still kind of just, why Rogue, you know? He doesn't seem like that he's that much of a bad guy, so why Rogue? Anyway, yeah, basically Rogue ends up sending off all the dragons to do their thing, you know, go kill him, go just have a little rampage, and then he ends up leaving, what's the thing's name? Zirconis, basically. Remember that dragon that they spoke to down in the graveyard? You know, Wendy summoned his spirit back, and they were able to talk. Yeah, basically brought him there, and he's gonna. Zirconis is basically gonna end up dealing with everyone at the gate. So yeah, that's then yeah. Final part of the chapter is obviously, you know, future rogues are flying off in the hand of a dragon, and then, you know, you get to like a nice cool image of Natsu looking super pissed, looking at Rogue just like, yep, this fight is going down. So yeah, like I said, this chapter was, it was alright, you know. Dragon designs, I friggin' love them. They look really good. It's they look a hell of a lot better compared to like how they were in Rave Master. You know, obviously in Rave Master, dragons weren't even that powerful. You know, they're just like, oh god, dragons. You know, but in this, these things are friggin' massive, and their power is just, they're just really cool. I like the dragons in this. So yeah, this chapter kind of did leave me with quite a few questions actually. You know, just a kind of bit confusion, especially the whole time travel thing. Because, like, obviously, you know how Zirconis is actually there now in their time. So therefore, he came through the gate at a time before he was killed, leaving his remains in the graveyard. So, therefore, does that mean the remains in the graveyard are going to disappear? Because, you know, I'm not sure how this Eclipse Gate works, you know, if it's literally a gate from the actual past in their timeline, or whether it's, like, the past of an alternate time, you know, different timeline, which is parallel to theirs. You know, kind of like how it is with future Trunks and Dragon Ball Z, you know, if it's like, okay, yeah, I can go back in time and do anything to save this timeline, but it won't affect my timeline. yeah, bloody hell, it's just really confusing, you know, because like therefore it's like, will Zakonis' remains disappear, and therefore it'll be like he never actually went through all them things to make him kind of like think, oh yeah, humans ain't all that bad, you know. And then the same thing comes up with like, well, you know, the dragons are kind of like overpowering the guilds at the moment, and Sting and Rogue are there fighting a dragon. Therefore, if Sting and Rogue get killed by that dragon, does that mean that Future Rogue will vanish? And you know, it's kind of like, why would Future Rogue go ahead and try to kill his past self if it could affect him? You know, it's like I said, time travel is just a really, really confusing thing. I'm not happy when they put like proper time travel into things because, like I said, it literally just starts making your brain work and you're thinking like, wait, but what about this? Well, what about that? What about this? What about that? So yeah, second kind of question is actually kind of like, what is it? Definitely, what is Future Rogue's objective? Seriously, what is it that he actually wants? Because it's like, why would he come back in time and just like unleash all these dragons just to cause chaos? You know, what is going on there? What was the incentive for him to go back in time in the first place? You know, did he lose or something? So what the heck is going on? You know, I just can't wait. You know, I really want to know what that's when they get to that bit of the story. You know, just like a little kind of character flashback of Future Rogue, so we can find out what the hell actually triggered him to become evil. What triggered him to do all this? You know, what is going on? Maybe it isn't even Future Rogue. Maybe it's just someone, like I said, possessing him. Who knows? And then finally, it's like flip. These dragons are just friggin' powerful, man. It's like, I know kind of like everyone's a bit worn out from the tournament, but still, you know, for them not to even be able to put a scratch on that thing, on any one of them dragons, it's like, bloody hell. They are basically going to get their asses handed to them. And yeah, yeah, how they're going to beat them, I don't really know. It's a pretty big mystery, you know, but hell, we all kind of, you know, the next battle which is coming up is obviously, you know, Nazi versus Future Rogue Part 2. Which, you know, that is just so obvious what the outcome is going to be. We all know that Nuts has probably had some super power boost now, just in that little time, because he's now proper serious, and he's got his resolve sorted out, so that made him really, really strong, so now he's going to be able to beat the shit out of Future Rogue. Which, it's just so predictable and stale. I would rather have a nice little twist, something like maybe all the Dragon Slayers combine all their powers together and then do some super rainbow dragon breath blast, or whatever the hell they're going to call it, you know? So that maybe that will be able to combine all the powers, and that's how they beat Future Rogue. That will be kind of interesting. But at the moment, it's kind of predictable what's going to happen. You know, I'm just enjoying looking at these dragons because I like these dragons. So yeah, from that, like I said, decent chapter this week. Check it out. You know, so yeah, that there is my review of chapter 328, I think it was. So yeah, 328. Decent chapter, check it out. So, you know, what do you guys think about this chapter? What do you even like these dragons' designs, you know? Especially like the difference between these dragons and the Rave Moss dragons. I like them, but what do you think, you know? Let me know everything in the comments below. Also, you know, usual guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a little thumbs up, really helps the series, and don't forget to subscribe to see Magazine, so you don't miss anything. So, I'll catch you soon.